Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Bean here, and today I'm coming at you with a video I'm actually quite excited to share with you. So today's video is going to be a list of the series slash books that I would love to see a TV show or movie about. Now I'm doing two different categories. I've got just a couple for movies, and then I've got a small pile for TV shows, because let's be honest, we all want TV shows where each chapter is its own episode. I'm not even gonna try and lie here. Before I get started, I also wanted to give a huge hello and thank you to a fan that recognized me in public the other day. Like, what the heck is this? This is a thing that happens to people? What? But anyways, I don't know how you feel about having your name on here, so I'm not gonna say it. But it was wonderful to meet you, and I hope you enjoyed the Ferris wheel ride. We definitely did. So, yep, met her at the State Fair, which was super cool, super trippy for me. And I was just like, I am the most awkward human being right now, starting right now. And I mean, I'm always awkward, but it gets worse. Anywho, moving on, I wanted to say hello and thank you. But we're going to hop right into the video, and I'm going to start with the TV shows. So let's hop right into it. The first series that I wanted to touch on here is the series that when I first read the first book, my first thought was, wow, this would make a great anime. Any idea what it is? Any ideas? Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. Honestly, this book reads like an anime. It reads like I'm watching these characters in anime form. I'm watching them do these actions, and I absolutely love it. And this needs to be an anime or a cartoon of some sort. Like, please do please. I think this would be a great show. What I didn't say about this is that I am avoiding the books that have TV shows for the most part, except for one, or movies, or have ones that will be coming out soon. So like, I won't be touching on Dune because I know that there is a series coming out. I won't touch on the 5th season because I believe there's supposed to be a series coming out for that one in a year or two, I believe. I saw something about it today. I have to look it up and double check on that one, but that's what I thought I had seen. So I'm avoiding those just so you guys know. The next series that I want a TV show made of is The Invisible Library by Julie Kagawa. This is a series that follows Irene, who is a professional librarian at an interdimensional library that basically goes to each dimension that has a different level of magic in each dimension, and she is part of a team that collects rare artifacts and just gets into a lot of trouble. And honestly, I think this would make a great TV show where each of the books is a season, because so much happens in each of these seasons, or in each of these books. I call them seasons now. But so much happens. I think it would last quite a while too, and it would be quite the crowd pleaser, especially for book lovers. The next series that I have is one that I'm a little surprised that I'm willing to do this, but it's The Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. And kind of one of the reasons that I'm doing this is because I do feel as though, well, this book I haven't finished. I haven't been able to get through it yet. I do believe with all of the backstory, with everything that's going on, if you could condense it down to one storyline rather than so many different ones, I think it would make a really great show. And I think like the different elements of like the secret societies and stuff would be great on film. I mean, we've seen Buffy. We had a little supernatural in there. It's pretty good. But yeah, I think this would be a really fun one to watch on screen. I say fun when there's like murder and stuff, but you know what I mean, right? I hope. The next book that I want made into a movie, and I could also see this being made, okay, the next book that I want made into a TV show could be made as a movie. And I acknowledge this. This one's kind of on the fence of the two. I'm not sure which one I prefer. It would make me cry no matter what, and that's The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. I honestly just think that this would be a great story to tell. There's so many different parts of it, but then again, like, this whole story could be in just one movie, and it would be a heart-wrenching 3.5 hour movie, but it could be done. But in order for it to be done well, either the right person needs to direct it and the right people need to star in it, or it needs to be made into like a single season show that just goes through this short timeline. Because, and to get Death's perspective in a TV show would be so interesting. And I would sit down and watch this. And I have a hard time sitting down and watching TV shows. That's probably what I should have called this video, is TV shows I'd actually sit down and watch. Maybe that is going to be the name. I think that's going to be the name of this video, is TV shows I'd actually sit down and watch. Because I don't sit down and watch anything. I really don't. Getting me to sit down and watch a show is a bit of a struggle sometimes. Anyways, the next series that I would love to see as a show is A Natural History of Dragons, which is a memoir of by Lady Trent series, or The Memoirs of Lady Trent, I believe is what it's called, by Marie Brennan. This follows the wife of a dragonologist as they go around and basically study dragons. And honestly, I only read the first one, but I was super intrigued by this book. This is so well done. It's very scientific, and it really kind of makes you believe that the dragons exist, and it's so cool. And who doesn't want more shows with dragons in them, especially if they can do them well? CGI, if you can keep up with stuff like this book, I will sit down and watch the shit. I will sit down and watch the shit out of these shows. So this is where I kind of went off of my original thing of only doing books that don't have a TV show or a movie already. I'm cheating because we don't count Aragon's movie. That movie didn't happen. So can you make a TV series of this series because it deserves it? That's all I have to say. Like, that movie, we don't talk about it. It's kind of like Percy Jackson. We don't talk about that, guys. We just don't go there, please. No. Okay, this next one, I'm almost a little surprised that it hasn't, given the fact that, no, the series isn't done. I'm a little surprised. Like, they talked about a TV show for this, but I don't think it ever dropped. And I'd really like it to drop. And so I'd like Name of the Wind made into a series, please, by Patrick Rothfuss. I think that this would be such an intriguing and such a captivating adventure, and I think it would make such a great show because it's an amazing book. And I know they kind of tried and it didn't work, and they were going to drop, there's like something about they were dropping the third book when the TV show came out. And then they didn't, and I'm a little bummed about that because I would have watched the shit out of it. I mean, could they? What do you guys think? Could they do it? I don't know. And the last series that I would love to get a TV show out of is TheIlluminae Chronicles by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. For anybody who has read this, tell me I'm wrong. This is an amazing series. It's a sci-fi series, which we need more sci-fi shows out, let's be honest here. But it's written in like emails and text messages and instant messages and all this kind of stuff. And I think it would be absolutely phenomenal, especially after watching Westworld. I really think that they could do well with this if they put in the effort. So this is my plea, that if you're going to do something like this, do it well and do it right, or you're going to have a whole bunch of really unhappy fans. All right, and now I'm going to move on to the books that I want to see as movies. First one, I couldn't pass up having a creepy movie in here, and so I picked The Holo Places by T. Kingfisher, because this book creeped me out so much, and I think it would make a great thriller. Just getting like parallel universes. They give everyone the creeps with willow trees and otters for the rest of your life. That's what I wish upon you. And then another one that I think is a little bit obvious, but maybe it's not what you thought of. I think every Trisha Levenseller book should be made into a movie because I want to see this. I want to see Warrior in the Wild as like either a 1 movie or a 2 movie series. It's just like so epic and jam-packed full of the Viking badassness that's this book. I mean, I just read Blade of Secrets 2 months ago, I think it was, 2 or 3 months ago. Oh, I want that as a duology, just that series, so Please, guys, like these would just make amazing movies, shows, anything like that. Like, more realistic, badass version of How to Train Your Dragon. Like, come on, guys. We all want the Vikings. All right, so this next one, I'm actually not saying that I want it as a TV series because it would have to be only one season at the longest. But I was thinking maybe a 2 or 3 movie series, and that's The Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. There is so much development between the first book and the second book, and I completely understand why she didn't make this a trilogy, and I love the fact that she didn't make this a trilogy, but I want to see this on screen. I want to see these characters. I want to meet them. I want to see them develop into who they are, and I really think that it could be done so well. And the music for this movie, like, let's be honest, if this was made into a movie, the music would be everyone's favorite score. Like, it has to be. If it's not, you did it wrong. Because it's all about music and the power of it. And it needs to, what I want really is I want the soundtrack for this movie. Let's be honest here. The next book that I would love to see as a heartfelt drama would be The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, also by V.E. Schwab, because her books are just made for the screen. They should be. Like, Vicious, come on, guys. I should just I don't know why I'm not holding up Vicious, but add that one to the list too. That one needs to be a movie. But The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, why has no one bought the rights to this? Like, seriously, this would be an amazing, a heartbreaking movie. It would be amazing. And another one where the soundtrack needs to be on point for this movie. So don't forget that, guys. All right, almost to the end here. Next book that I would love to see made into a movie would be The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune, because this book actually almost made me cry, and I just want to see this. I kind of want to see it like as a cartoon, honestly. Like, I want to see these characters. I want to meet the kids in this book, and I want to see the magic come to life. Maybe like a realistic, kind of like the Tintin movie kind of animation. Yes, I'm comparing things to Tintin. Don't judge me too harshly. But I want that kind of animation, I think, for this movie, and I think it could be done so well, and it could be a gorgeous film. We'll see. But I really think it could be a gorgeous, absolutely beautiful film, again, with a beautiful score, and I want to cry by the end. And the last book that I'm going to talk about here today is one of my favorite books, and that is Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant. Again, most things by Mira Grant I would love to see on screen or stage because they're creepy. Into the Drowning Deep, though, is such a weird twist on the mermaid concept. I think this would make an excellent horror film that could replace sharks as the thing you fear the most. Yeah, in open water. Yeah. Killer mermaids. Yeah, we all want to watch this. Let's be honest here. We all want to watch the Killer Mermaid movie. So that's it. That's what I got for you guys here today. I have my list of TV shows and movies that I want to see on the screen. Please, and thank you very much. If you guys have any others you want to add to this list, please add them down below. I want to know. I want to hear the debates. I want to hear how epic the soundtracks will be, or how sad they will be, I guess. I don't know. Either way. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. I'm gonna sneeze. And hit that subscribe button. We post videos every Tuesday and Thursday and occasional Sundays. And if you want to be reminded when we post these videos, please hit the little bell icon down below. And now, until next time, guys, I hope you stay safe, stay healthy, and keep reading. Bye!